So good morning all of you. So we discussed one problem in BigM method. So today we will discuss one more problem. So I will tell you a different problem in BigM method. So first problem, the solution exists. If you see, you got I think z value is 11. I think 11 you are getting the previous problem. Now today we will discuss one more problem, different model. So write down, solve the following LPP by using BigM method. Solve the following LPP by using BigM method. Solve the following LPP by using BigM method. Right. Maximum Z equal to 3x1 minus 2x2. 3x1 minus 2x2. 3x1 minus 2x2. Right. Next line, subject to the constraints. Subject to the constraints. x1 plus x2 less than or equal to x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 1. x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 1. Second constraint, 2x1 plus 2x2. 2x1 plus 2x2 greater than or equal to 4. And x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. And x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. So this particular problem can be solved by using graphical also. So I am dealing with simple problems. If the number of decision variables increase also, there will be no problem. Just the same concept you will use. Okay. So in this case, if you observe, we cannot apply ordered simplex method because one constraint is greater than equal to type. So you can use either BigM method or two-phase method. Any one constraint is greater than equal to type or equal to type, you cannot apply ordered simplex method. Then you can go for either BigM method or two-phase simplex method. So we are dealing BigM method. We are using a BigM method. So that's why I will tell you this LPP problem solution to this LPP problem by using BigM method only. Okay. So later on we will discuss the same problems in two-phase simplex method. Then you can compare same answers you will get. Okay. Now see, same concept. What is it? Step number 1. Check your objective function is maximization or minimization. If it is maximization, you can ignore step number 1. So already it is maximization, I am ignoring step number 1. Next, step number 2, check the right hand side values of the constraints. So if all the values are positive, you can ignore step number 2. Otherwise means if any one value is negative, then multiply that constraint into -1. But in this case, 1, 4, both are positives, you don't require step number 2. Step number 2 is also completed. Okay, you can ignore step number 2. So step number 3 is nothing but change the LPP into a standard form. Standard form means what is it? Objective function is maximization, constraints are equal type, and decision variables are non-negative. So already objective function is maximization type. Only thing is how to convert these inequalities into equalities. So how will you convert? By introducing of slack and or surplus variables. So here in this problem, how many less than equal type constraints are there? Less than equal type, one constraint is there. That means one slack variable is required. How many greater than equal type constraints are there? One greater than equal type constraint is there. That means how many surplus variables are required? One surplus variable is required. So slack variables do not require artificial variables. So surplus variables require artificial variables. That means how many surplus variables are used? Only one surplus variable. That means how many artificial variables are required? Only one artificial variable is required. That means how many total variables are required in this particular problem? Three variables are required. One slack variable, one surplus variable, and one artificial variable. Okay. So slack variable is always added, artificial variable is always added, surplus variable is always subtracted. Okay. So solution. Step number 3. Step number 3. Step number 3. Introduce the slack variable. Already original problem 2 variables are completed. So introduce the slack variable x3 greater than equal to 0. x3 greater than equal to 0, comma, surplus variable. How many surplus variables are required? Only one greater than equal type is there, right? x3 greater than equal to 0, comma, surplus variable, x4 greater than equal to 0, x4 greater than equal to 0, and artificial variable. How many artificial variables are required? Only one surplus variable is used, only one artificial variable required. And artificial variable x5 greater than equal to 0. And artificial variable x5 greater than equal to 0. And put the cost of these variables, and put the cost of these variables is equal to 0, 0, minus m. 0, 0, minus m respectively in the objective function. then we get see why it required 0 0 minus 1 slack variable 0 cost, surplus variable 0 cost, artificial variable became method means minus 1, two phase method means minus 1 you will consider. Okay, so this is a became method, so one artificial variable is there, so became method penalty is minus 1. Okay, then we get now maximum z only we get, we will not get z star, minimum z is given, then you will convert it to maximum z star. Okay, so maximum written, then we get next line maximum z equal to minus 3x1 minus 2x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4. If you write minus 0x4 also no problem, 0 has no value, so that means I am writing plus 0x4. Okay, and then artificial variable cost is minus m, so minus mx minus mx. Slack variable 0 cost, surplus variable 0 cost, artificial variable minus m. Okay. Next slide. Now see the first constraint. What is the first constraint? First constraint is less than equal type. Less than equal type means you require slack variable. So what is the slack variable? Slack variable is x3. Slack variable is added or subtracted? Added. Added means plus. Okay. So x1 plus x2, plus x3. Slack variable is added. I am adding the slack variable so that inequality becomes equivalent. How many variables are there? 5 are there. Leave some space. Equivalent to value. What is the value? Value is 1. Okay. So slack variable is added so that inequality becomes equivalent to 1. So why I require space? Because 5 variables are there, so I require space. Okay. Second constraint 2x1 plus 2x2 greater than equal to. Greater than equal to means you require surplus variable. So surplus variable is always subtracted. Subtracted means what is that? This is already x3 is added here. So what is the x3 value here? 0x3. Now second constraint is greater than equal type. Greater than equal type means surplus variable is subtracted. Subtracted means what is it? Minus x4. So that inequality becomes equivalent to value. What is the value? Value is 4. Value is 4. Now see, this is a surplus variable. It is subtracted. So that means what is the value here? Surplus variable 0x4. The value of x4 is 0 in the first constraint. Now see, slack variables do not require artificial variables. Slack variable is not required because 1 0 directly exists. So slack variable does not require any artificial variable. But surplus variable require artificial variable. 0 minus 1 you are getting. What is the unit matrix? Unit matrix is 1 0 0 1. You are getting 1 0, but you are not getting 0 1. This is 0 minus 1. So that's why you require, whenever surplus variable is used, you require artificial variable. So where surplus variable is used, first constraint or second constraint? Second constraint. That means you require artificial variable for the second constraint. So artificial variable is added or subtracted? Artificial variable is always added. So that means what is the artificial variable? Artificial variable is x5. So x5 is considered only for the second constraint. That means x5 is added. Added means plus x5. So this is 0x5. 0x5. Okay. Now see. So slack variable is added, inequality becomes equal to. Surplus variable is subtracted, inequality becomes equal to. But the existence of the solution, you require x5, artificial variable for the second constraint. Slack variables do not require artificial variables. Okay. Only surplus variables require artificial variables. Okay. So minus x4, so you are adding plus x5 here. Okay. So now how many variables are there? 5. Right. And xj greater than equal to 0. Xj greater than equal to 0. J equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next, as it is now, standard form is completed. Next, you have to write matrix form. As it is. I think you have done so many problems. So Ax equal to B. Otherwise, matrix form you can write stuff. Writing matrix form. Now, what is the matrix form here? I am writing maximum Z equal to Cx, Ax equal to B. X greater than or equal to C. Okay, so now write down the C, where C equal to C and objective function. This is the point. That means what is the 3 minus 2 0 0 minus m, and then A and the coefficient values of the constraints. So that means what is that 1 1 1 0 0. Next one is 2 2 0 minus 1 1, and then x. X means how many variables are there? 5 are there. X1, x2, so on, x5. X1, x2, so on, x5. And next B and the right hand side values. What are the right hand side values? 1, 4. Okay. C, A, X, and B. Now starting table or initial table. Step number 4. Okay. So starting table or initial table. starting table or initial table. Initial table. Now all of you know what are the columns required. What is the columns required? Tell me. YB, CB, XB. Now how many variables are there? 5 are there. That means what is that? Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5. Cj is the cost matrix. So first write down the C matrices. C matrices is these are the C matrices. That means what is that? 3, minus 2, 0, 0, minus 7. Minus 7. Now, what are the variables that enters into the basis? Where do you get the unit matrix elements? So, two constraints are there. Go for 2 by 2 unit matrix. What is the 2 by 2 unit matrix? 1, 0, 0, 1. First identify 1, 0. Where 1, 0 is there? This is 1, 0. 0, 1. This is 0 minus 1. This is not required. 0, 1 is required. 0, 1 is this one. Now, this is x1, this is x2, x3. x3 means first y3. In order, you have to enter 1, 0 first, after that 0, 1. First, you have to enter 1, 0. Next 0, 1. Okay. So 1, 0 means x3. x3 means y3. This is y5. That means let's say x5. This is y5. So that means which variable enters? y3, y5. So y3, y5. y3, y5. Now see y3 variable cost 0. y5 variable cost minus 7. Next B matrices. B matrices is 1, 4. B matrices 1, 4. Next as it is representation of A matrices. A matrices means what is it? 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. This is 2, 2, 0, minus 1, 1. First what you have to calculate? Same as this. First you have to calculate Z. After that Zj minus Cj. So first I will calculate the Z value. So Cb is fixed. So Z equal to Cb into Xb. 0 into 1, 0, minus 4 into minus m into 4, minus 4. Minus 4, minus 4. Okay. And then what you have to calculate? What you have to calculate? Net evaluations you have to calculate. So net evaluation is what is that? Zj minus Cj. Net evaluation is Zj minus Cj. Okay. So net will you calculate Zj minus Cb into y1. This is 0 into 1, 0, minus 2m plus 3, minus 2m plus 3. Okay, next Cb into y2, 0. This is minus 2 into minus 2, minus 2m. Minus into minus is plus, minus 2m plus 2. Next, Cb into y3, 0. This is 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Next, Cb into y4, 0 minus m into 1 plus m. M minus 0 is m. Now last one. 0 into 0, 0 minus m, minus m, minus m, minus of minus m plus m. If you get all our positive solution is completed. If you get all our positive solution is completed, but what happened here? Just give me a minute.